Hello, hello. Josh here, jumping into some chess rush, continuing the grind through the turbo. So let's start off by jumping straight into a match. Let's see if we can start off the stream with a win. I always like to win every game, obviously, as everyone does, but starting and ending the stream with wins is especially nice. In fact, I think I had a stream earlier this week where I had 4 straight wins on stream, which was amazing. So if I could replicate that sort of win streak, that would definitely go a long way towards getting the king. You can see that I'm queen 3 at the moment, so I think about queen 3, something like 100 points ish. So halfway through queen 3, as I have a beard hair somewhere in my mouth, I can feel it. Super annoying. That's gonna bug me until it falls out. One of the downsides of having a beard, I guess. We're waiting on someone to load into this game. All right, there we go, we're in. What do we start off with? First shop has for us a pair of hog riders. All right, I'll grab those. I'll grab Famine as well because she's also a hunter. I'll just stick both hog riders in for now, that's fine. I don't know that there's any combination of 2 heroes you could actually put in against the boars and lose. If anyone knows if you can actually put in 2 heroes and lose against boars, let me know in chat. I would be very, very interested. That would be super weird. I don't think it's possible. Can we get some nice little items as we zoom in to enjoy the battle? What do you reckon? If I zoom in, I'll get more items? Let's test the theory out. Ooh, we have a giant snowflake that just went past the screen. All right, we start off with 1. Can we get 1 more item? No, only the 1. We get ourselves some armor. Also grab that Frost Lotus. Riders and humans can be quite good. Riders and hunters mid-game is not bad. Well, that's a pretty solid start for us, actually. Pretty solid start. I guess we'll start working towards the hunter package for now. We'll set up in a corner like that. I'll chuck the armor on Hog Rider as he has a passive ability, so slowing down his mana regen won't do a whole lot. And we'll also grab the beasts. When we beat up on the forest robbers, we'll grab that witch doctor as well. Make sure to drop a hello in chat if you are stopping by to check out the stream. I always enjoy chatting with those that are spending their time watching my stream. Or also welcome to jump in and queue with me too if you'd like to. Just let me know. I'm always happy to play with viewers as well. We're not getting much in terms of items though. Ooh, maybe I need to zoom in. No, the zoom in luck isn't happening, I don't think. Zooming in for items, definitely not a thing. Okay. Well, I definitely want that because that gives us 3 hunter. I also want to level, and I think what I want to do is grab that unicorn cavalier. I think I just got the beard hair, so I guess we're selling off that.
Let my blades dance in the wind.
So now we've got 3 hunters, 3 riders, and a demon. That is not a bad early start. We've got the 2-star hog rider, of course. How are we looking compared to everyone else? Alright, I think we can get some early wins. We've got to have our hog rider stay alive. That bionic ninja, though, absolutely shredding our hunters in the backline. That is going to cost us, I think. Yeah, we don't win the first one, unfortunately. Not to worry. Let's start the win streaking here. That was probably our toughest matchup. Oh, there is another rider, and that gives us undead as well. Okay, I actually am just going to sell these off so I can level here, because that gives us 4 rider and absolutely ensures that we win this next one. 4 rider, 3 hunter, 2 undead, and a demon. I don't think there's any way we get beaten this next round. Is there anyone there that can beat us? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's test out the theory. Nikhil, welcome from Japan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, mate. I sort of came brand new into this game, this genre, so I definitely understand playing from the start and not necessarily knowing what's going on. So as much as possible, I do try and talk through my decisions, etc. So certainly glad that you appreciate that, and thank you so much for stopping by the stream. How's everyone's weekend been going so far as well? Ooh, That is a better hunter. Wow. Actually, you kind of need famine for the undead, so maybe we don't do that. I am going to grab the werewolf, though. Do I want to? I probably don't want to 3-star him, so maybe we'll just go ahead and level here. Throw that werewolf in. And maybe see if we can transition to some humans, because they're quite strong late game. I don't really want to be using hunters late game. They're good mid, but I'm not a massive fan of them towards the end of late game. I want to really be using warlocks and undead as my additional synergies over hunter. So Kasara with some cyborg engineers is making it a little bit difficult. I think we're still going to get that win, no worries, but not the easiest thing in the world. Have to keep an eye out on that player. Yes, I do want that. And it's not going to cost us interest because we'll get a crystal from the bears, which will put us back up to 10, which is amazing. So we're looking pretty solid early. That 4 rider find, especially finding Calamity, given that we had undead in famine, was very, very key. Now let's see if we can find the human riders. Hope we can get some items there as well. So not too much competition for riders at this stage, but there is someone going humans, and they got 2 humans, 2 riders. So they may be looking to do a similar build to us. How are we looking? Ooh, 3 items from the 3 creeps that time around. That is much better. Much better. Who do I want to accelerate? We'll just give both of those to werewolf. I think the staff and the tome, because they're both mana accelerators at this stage. Oh, there's one of our human riders. Okay. Well, he's immediately better than that, so we'll definitely go ahead and do that. Although I think, actually, to be totally honest, we're just going to level here. Maintain our win streak. Maintain our crystal generation, given that you get 2 crystals for winning a round, and I am on a win streak as well. So what's our current win streak? 2 wins in a row. Oh, this is the other person that's playing riders / humans at this stage. So it'll be interesting to see how we go against them. Who am I matched up against here? Okay. I think we're going to pull this one out. How are we looking on our board? Okay, I think the hunters are doing quite a bit of work at this stage, but we are going to need to find some 2-star heroes to remain competitive now. I'm only rocking a 2-star hog rider. So unless I can find some more, we will start to... Oh my goodness. What? Alright, we immediately give up that. That was an absolutely amazing find. Wow. Wow. I can't believe the rider luck that we've had this game. Hopefully the luck continues. I hope that wasn't the last of our luck, because I need to get lucky finding key 2-star heroes now. 6 rider, 300, 2 undead, 2 human, and a demon. Incredible start. Wow. We could potentially just stick with this to endgame if we can find the key ocean-born hunters in Kraken and Shakaraka. That would be a very strong endgame build. We do run into a little bit of trouble. This is what I mean about those 2-star heroes. Only having the 1 hog rider ain't going to be enough, unfortunately. So we don't take much damage there, but we do lose our win streak, unfortunately. Yeah. Just way more 2-star heroes than us. Jiha, welcome. Ooh, there's another human, and there is a key piece that we might use going forward. Depends what we end up doing with Hunter, but I'm definitely going to grab and hang on to Misfortune for now. Not really looking to 3-star Hog Rider. If we win the round, I'll grab him, because then it won't cost interest, but otherwise I'll just keep... I will just leave, hold as is. But if we move away from Hunter, I will definitely be using Misfortune. So, we won't quite have enough to level. Actually, if we win this round, we will have enough to level. But then it is creep round, so there's obviously no need to do that. I think we're going to win. Looking pretty good. Even though we'd only have all those 1 stars, just good synergies against most. Okay, so we're definitely winning. So I'll grab the Hog Rider. Misfortune is considered so good, mainly because of her 2 race/species, Undead and Warlock. So if you saw my tier list video that I did with Warrior at all, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, we want all of that. You will know that as I just do a quick item audit, I do have tomes and... okay, I need to shift them around. I'll put them there for now. You will know that Warlock is considered S+ tier. Warlock is one of the best combos in the game. You don't need to max it out, you only need 2 of it. Just having 2 Warlock with that 15% lifesteal just gives you so much sustain throughout battles. All of your heroes, whenever they're dealing damage, they're getting some of that as health back. So that's really, really key. And then Undead reduces armor. And in the current meta, Riders and Warriors generate a fair bit of armor. So reducing some of that armor is also quite significant. Both Warlocks and Undead also have some really valuable key individual heroes. So they're valuable heroes to use in terms of what they offer in terms of their abilities and damage, etc. And the combos are absolutely amazing. So yeah, you definitely want to be using them as much as possible. I still am looking for a transition though, if we can make it work. So now I'm going to level and throw in what? We probably throw in Kraken at this point.
Hey, there's some empty spots.
And then we will see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. That is an absolute brain fade. I just hit the complete wrong button. Luckily we've got another Dragoon sitting there. I meant to hit the unequip items button so I could give the items to Kraken, but we just sold one of our Dragoons, which is super annoying. Really, really annoying. Luckily it didn't cost us the round, but that was definitely a brain fade. So let's go ahead and pop Dragoon back out. Okay, this is why we're probably going to move away from Hunters, because we're just picking up really strong individual pieces. Let's go ahead and sell that. Yes, I'm actually going to move away from 6 riders now.
Hey, some people are missing.
So the reason for that is 4 riders is usually enough. If you look at the abilities, going from 45 to 60% isn't necessarily worth it when I can sub out Hog Rider and Unicorn for some incredible top-end heroes like Misfortune and Void Doom. So I still can't believe I just sold that Dragoon, but yes, you did see a terrible scene. It's, what time is it? It's almost 8 PM on a Sunday, and I've had a pretty big day, so I'm pretty tired. So that was definitely a brain fade on my behalf. But you can see that we've now got, how many hunters? I've still got 3 hunters. That will be the next one to go. If I can find, I want to really use Fire Fur. We may just end up giving up hunters if I find more humans. I may just level shortly, to be honest. I might just get to level 10 here. So I'll just hold for one more round, and then we'll get to level 10 next round. And that way we'll have maximum chance of finding the key epics and legendaries, and then we'll just go all in on trying to get to 6 humans here. Or even 4 humans, depending on... I'd like to get some human sorcerers happening, absolutely. Need to find Lightbringer. She's going to be a big part of that. I might grab that Void Destruction for now, just because he is a sorcerer and he's also a Void. We are going to take the loss here, so this is interesting. Kasara is now rocking Assassins as well. He's working towards that endgame Cyborg Assassin build, so hopefully he struggles finding his legendaries. But that's okay, we could afford to take that loss. We'll go all in on level 10 here. We don't want any of that. I'm actually going to be super greedy here. And I'm actually going to wait. I'm actually going to wait until after creep round, just so I don't completely stuff my economy. So we may take another loss here, but given that I just lost, I'm not giving up a win streak. So let's use some of the health buffer that we've got to maintain a bit of an economy. Hopefully it doesn't cost us in the long run. It is a little bit of a greedy play, but I'm in a very good health position, so I don't mind using that as a resource. It doesn't matter how much health you've got when you win. If you've got 1 health and you win, you still win. So I definitely don't mind using it as a resource. So we'll take a little chunk here. We'll take like 10 health maybe. 13, that's fine. We're still above 30. We actually have our first elimination, or second elimination, but the first one that we've killed. Ooh, I'm probably not going to be going... Probably not going to be going 6 sorcerers. I don't think I want to pivot that hard, but I'll grab her for now just because she's a strong individual piece. And then after the Crocs, I'll go all in on level 10. And we'll try and 2-star some heroes and find some humans. General of War being a really key human, and Lightbringer as well. Lightbringer, since her recent buff, is absolutely incredible. She's so strong. Can we get some more items? There's a great sword. Chuck that on our stalker drone. All right, just the one. I'll take it. All right, here we go. What do we get? I'm not sure if I want that 2-star Scourge. We might actually be selling him. Well, we'll 2-star him for now. Okay, that's actually amazing. So is that. Oh yes, oh yes. She's going in for sure. Okay, that definitely helped. We're looking much stronger. We've actually got half of our lineup as 2-star heroes now, so that should help us get some wins happening again. Although we are up against... How is the human sorcerer? So 4 human, 4 rider, 3 sorcerers. It's actually very similar to what we want to be building. And at the moment, ours is better. Just a little bit more damage output because of the hunters. But I am actually very shortly going to be moving away from hunters. Oh, there's another human. That's key. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. That was ridiculously good. We'll just hold there for a second. We'll make some more changes next round, but I would like to see if we can 2-star something. Stalker Drone is going to be the next piece to go. But let's see if we can get another 2-star before we make that change. Because right now, he's putting out a fair chunk of damage that is very, very useful. This is going to be a really interesting lesson in transitioning. Although it's not a massive transition, because we already have human riders on the board. We are making some pretty significant changes. Now this is where I probably give up on 4 riders to get those 2 humans in. So the 2 humans in, these 2 here. Alright, so I'm not actually going to max out Calamity. That helps. Definitely helps. In terms of if we're losing Scourge as a 2-star, now I've at least got another 2-star out on the board, and she's a much better 2-star. So, we're definitely not using Starhorn. I'm going to sell her off. Our 3 sorcerers are taken care of with those 2, so I don't actually need Void Destruction either. I don't mind having them on the bench because it gave us options. But now we've got these 3 pieces are going to go in for Scourge, Calamity, and so 1, 2, make sure I'm selling the right pieces, 3. Okay, now that goes right there. We will throw that there. He's going to go there. All right, now we just spin a whole bunch.
dragon.
Yep. I'll start looking at 3-star stuff now as well.
The shadow giveth life.
All right, we'll hold there.
And the shadow taketh away.
Now, 6 humans, 3 sorcerers, 2 warlock, 2 rider, 2 undead. This may end up... I think this is pretty much our final build, to be totally honest. The only other change I would make is what?
This lineup is starting to show its worth.
Nothing, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's it for us. I think now we just try and max out. Oh, that's useful. Definitely useful. Yeah, so the other option I've got is I could go all in on 6 sorcerers, but then I have to give up on warlock and undead, and I just don't think it's worth doing that. So obviously we don't want to spend here. Let's maintain a bit of an economy, and that'll get us back up to a significant chunk of change, and then we can start spending that on 2-starring everything else on our board and working on maybe a 3-star Kraken or Misfortune, which should guarantee we win the game. But we're looking in a very strong position right now. Although B/ with a ton of legendaries, if he starts 2-starring those, we could be in a little bit of trouble. No one's really rocking assassins. No assassins. 1 assassin, 1 assassin. Okay, that's interesting. We'll keep that in mind. So we don't necessarily have to maintain such a defensive positioning. Yep, and yep. Okay, yes. Finding lots of fun stuff. Just go all the way down to 0 here. Oh, wow. All right, we lock that because next round we'll be 2-starring another key piece. All right, didn't get all the item equips in time, but this is looking very, very strong. Yeah, it's a very nice build at this point. Although, we are struggling a little bit here. I think we'll come out on top. And in fact, we're down to final 3, and 1 is on... Okay, so B/ is probably our main concern, to be totally honest, and he's on 1 health now. Okay. We don't actually want to use all 3 like that. Can we find a druid real quick? A druid right now would be amazing. Ah! I want to find a druid so I can 3-star the General of War. We don't need to do anything right now. We've got enough time to wait. We don't have to force it. How do we match up here? And can we eliminate B/? That would be incredible for us if we could just get to a final 1. In fact, if we have a bit of luck, we could even just end it right here. We need to win this one pretty... Well, actually, he'd need to lose to B/ pretty resoundingly. And it may happen. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. B/ is definitely favored against me, so that's a little bit of a pain, but that will help. We're looking for a druid. Come on, druid. There's a druid. So now I can do that to 3-star General of War.
Watch my back. Let's put an end to this.
All right. I need to start spreading. All right, that leaves us a little bit less vulnerable to the area of effect stuff. How do we go here? And while we're waiting on that, what's his bench look like? Pretty stacked, so he's definitely working. Oh, that's it. Whoa, that was big. Wow. Wow, that was big. 3-star General of War. Wow. All right, so we do start off the stream with a win, which is awesome. Where does that put us? So we are actually now exactly a win away from Queen 4. So if we can get another win, then we advance. Let's see if we can do that. Back-to-back wins. Let's do it. That was a fun... Let me actually go look at that build again real quick. Let me claim the first win stuff. I just want to go have a look at the top end of that build because that was very nice. Lots of... I wish there was a collect all here. It would be so handy. It's definitely a little bit time consuming to do this every day, but that's all right. So record. turbo mode. Whew. That was delicious. Actually, it might be better to look at it this way. So there's what we had. 6 human, 2 undead, 3 sorcerer, 2 warlock, 2 rider. You could just see the sheer power coming out of that build. Jiha, you saw me playing with others on Twitch. Yes, that was Fried. Sorry. Yeah, Fried Sweet Tea, almost got the name the wrong way around there, runs a couple of tournaments each week. And so that was the classic tournament yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So you can jump onto his Discord. If you find him on Twitch/Fried Sweet Tea, might be some underscores in there. He'll have a Discord link and that'll give you info on how to join the tournament if you'd like to in the future. And Mr. C. Zupax, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good game there. All right, let's jump straight into another one. Take the momentum and continue on. Let's get another win. Let's go to Queen 4. And let's not accidentally sell a Dragoon this game. I can't believe we did that. Alright, so there is a couple of other queens in this one, so it should be a good game. Yeah, I guess you're not really going to say no to the engineer package at this point. And then I'll grab that Hog Rider next. So, Nikhil, because of the Druid combo, and I'll show you in here. Can I see the combo introduction? Here we go. So druids, where are druids? On the right hand, here we go. 2 druids allow you to level up 2 heroes instead of having 3 copies. And because Guru is also a druid, as you can see there, he's shown there as a druid, it means that if you have 2 gurus and 1 other druid, you can use those 2 gurus to turn him into a 2-star, which is really, really useful. So I was able to get that General of Water 3-star without having to use all of those gurus. That's amazing. What else do we want at this point in time? I guess we'll grab all of that. We might just chuck the 2 riders out.
2 riders.
I think that's how we'll set up, and then we'll grab the totem face with the extra crystal. Does that make sense, Nikhil? Let me know in chat if you still got any questions. But it's just a little druid trick to help you level up quickly. Totem face, jump on my bench. So we're going to try to level here, I think. Yeah, we'll grab that for now. We'll get some early rider / cyborg action happening, and then if we win, we buy the Voodoo Elder. If we don't win, we sell this and buy the Voodoo Elder. We'll grab that Ice Tusk too if we win. Turbo is definitely my favourite mode. You don't have to have 2 druids on the board. You can just have them on your bench, Nikhil, which is really interesting. And no, you can't use 2 gurus because it has to be 2 different druids. It's the same as all your other combos. Like you need 3 different warriors to get that 3 warrior combo. So it's the same with the druids. You need 2 different druids to get the 2 druid combo happening. One of them is guru and then another druid. But yeah, Turbo is definitely my favourite mode. Big fan. Well, we just buy all of that. I'm going to take out...
One Punisher.
Take out that for now. But then I will actually go and put these 2 back in next round when we level up here. And another druid trick is if you combine 2 of these using druid combo, it costs you 2 crystals to buy them, but you can sell them for 3 crystals, which is why I'm grabbing them. So hopefully I can find another druid and I can show you that as well. If I was close to getting interest, I wouldn't keep them. I'd just sell them to get the interest, but I'm not close to getting interest, so I'll hang on to them. And if I can find another druid, it's a free crystal. It's a little bit of an economy trick. It's not a big deal, but it can be useful. Right, let's go ahead and level here. And we're going to go 1, 2.
4 riders.
And then...
All right.
So once again...
Tampered with.
Kind of collecting a lot of stuff here. So I need the bench space. I'll sell one of those off now. Put all the stuff I'm trying to collect over on this side. Alright. Can we get another win? I've equipped all my items, so we're looking alright there. I think this is a win for us. So initially I thought it might have been a cyborg build, but given the amount of riders we've found, actually, let's just grab that ground smasher just in case. Just in case.
I choose you. Battles are the source of my inspiration.
You can call me Tom.
This is very interesting the way this is progressing. Very interesting. It is a very juicy bench. I'm not sure where we go. What are others doing at this stage? One other is building cyborg engineers. And 2 others may be working towards riders, but not necessarily. So either are a possibility. I mean, riders is the safer bet because you don't rely on finding legendaries, but kind of is fun rocking legendaries.
For dinner tonight.
I choose you.
There's an... Oh my goodness. What do we do here?
Strength and precision.
Well, we're not going to use her, so let's go ahead and sell that.
2 goblins.
Level and throw that in.
Years.
Now, what do we do in terms of... We'll do that. Okay. Okay, we're looking alright. We could have also leveled again there, but I don't think we needed to. I'm trying to be a little bit greedy with the Zura. Yeah, I am going to try and use 2 Warlock. That is my intention. So I'm hoping we win this and I can grab that without costing us interest. I think we're going to win, so I'll go ahead and pick up the Marsh Lord. And that'll be the next piece I get in. We'll probably do that after this round now. Go ahead and level here.
Lineup is starting to show its worth.
Ooh, boy. There's some real interesting pieces there, too.
Strength and precision.
Real interesting pieces.
Two warlocks.
Huh. Kind of want to pick up both of those for now.
Got the sharpest blade.
Just in case. You never know. So my current formation, yeah, that's a fantastic point. So I'll do that. I shouldn't be doing too much next round. Next round will just be sort of an econ round where I just collect crystals to go to level 9 after the creep round of 10. So I'll have time next round because I won't be spinning the shop and I won't be leveling. So
Oh, we're on a roll.
once it resets, how are we looking on other boards? Yes, we're looking pretty good. Pretty good. Undefeated still. Very nice comp currently. Do I want any of that? I want the Templar Knight. Ooh, there's humans too. We're not going humans this time around. It's just a straight up swap, to be totally honest. So, the formation, I got tanky units at the front. They're my tanky units right now. And that one, I kind of want the ability to go off reasonably quickly. These are ranged units being protected. And then it's kind of, I want some tanky units at the back as well. So if any assassins jump backline, there's some tanky units there. So the ranged units are protected in the corner. You can see here, tanky units took care of that assassin quick, smart, and then I've also got some tanky units on the front line so that I'm not getting exposed from the back or from the front. I'm kind of protected all around. Once I get to level 9, sometimes I'll throw a unit on this side, just sitting out on their own, often a 2-star, because that can sometimes attract like an assassin. It's a bit of a bait unit. Sometimes an area of effect spell can hit that one unit and not affect my clump in the other corner as well. So that can be quite a good thing to do. Where are we going with this build? So we will be leveling after Firewolves. Yeah, so sometimes what I might do, and I don't really have any units to like, oh, maybe I could do it with this. Sometimes I'll just set up like that. And that's like a little bit of bait. So a couple of these wolves are going to jump over here and not affect this little more important area on this side. So we'll see that happen here. There we go. So I got 2 wolves distracted. And even though he might die, he distracted two-fifths of their army, so to speak, for a good, like, what was that, 11 seconds of the battle, I think. So worked out quite well. Get some items. Ooh, a ton of, we've got, I think every wolf gave us some items there, so I have to sort those out. That General of War's looking pretty good too, but not necessarily going that way. So firstly, let's level. We're gonna get Kraken in because she's so useful. Might just leave that out there for now, to be totally honest. I actually want to start rearranging the way my items are set up now that we've got some other pieces happening. I'm going to give those to Kraken. Probably give the tome to her as well. We'll have to wait until she's back alive again. That can definitely go there. Who's doing our most damage at this stage? Scourge can take our attack items for now. And then the tome will also go to Kraken. Definitely want that. That allows us to replace that, and now we have undead as well as warlock, so that's amazing. There's another rider and another human. I'll hang on to that for now. Okay. Still not sure that we're going to use these, but oh, actually, let's tome her up. Almost forgot to do that. Sword Dancer, though, is one of the hardest to kill units. If you can 2-star her and like max her out with tomes or armor or something like that, it's so hard to kill her. So I'm just hanging on to her in case we can get another 2 of her, get it a 2-star, because we still don't know where we're going with this build. We can just spend every crystal each round now, but what are we looking like in terms of, yeah, we're actually starting to fall behind a couple of the other top heroes in terms of top players in terms of value. So we, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, how do we squeeze her in?
They call me the machine killer, but I really
Oh wow, that's an immediate replacement. And I really want that guru as well, so I think that's actually going to be a Cell Kraken. Let's see if we can make cyborgs work. Move Guru across to the left-hand side of my bench. That's just my pattern. I always have a very specific bench format, and that's something I love to do. You can see the Sword Dancer giving us a ton of trouble here. So we're still very much so in limbo. We haven't figured out what our endgame build is going to be. Can we deal with this Sword Dancer? Yes. It's going to be tough, but we do get it done.
Whoa, we're on a roll.
Okay, we want the shark as well, to be honest.
Take it away.
Alright, I don't think that we're actually going those. I'm going to start selling off the cyborgs, making a decision. We're going to stick with riders. If you don't commit at some point, you'll end up shooting yourself in the foot. So I've committed there. Our strength right now is in riders. Let's stick with those. And there is someone else that's already achieved their full cyborg build as well. And there are also a couple that are using sorcerers, and riders have much better magic protection against the sorcerers. So given the way this game is playing out, riders is definitely the way to go. So yeah, Zura, that's as you asked that question, I get rid of all the cyborgs, or almost all.
They're no longer needed in my lineup.
So that will be replaced with a sword dancer. She will do that. But then we'll go all in on spinning after this. So I still don't know whether I'm going to go 4 or 6 riders. It depends on what else we pick up, to be totally honest. Now I might actually grab some of those attack. Okay, we probably will go 6 riders then, just to prevent too much burst.
6 riders.
From the sorcerers. Let's give Sword Dancer a whole bunch of attack items. Now, I was super slow in sorting out that round, so we're actually not going to be... Ooh, that Dark Mage Apocalypse. Ooh. Ooh. No, we're not going to use him. I'm so tempted, but we're not going to use him. Now, I was definitely slow in sorting out items there, which cost me a bit of time in 2-starring stuff, so this may be close this round. Not that I have an issue in terms of the amount of health I've got. No, I think we've got it. There it is. The win streak continues. We do not win on that board though. Miamon is running 3 Cyborg, 3 Assassin, 2 Undead, 2 Warlock. Interesting. We definitely need to start 2-starring our heroes. Otherwise we are going to start losing. Oh, I would love that Kraken too, but she's not really going to fit. What would I have to give up to get her? Sword Dancer? Do I just go back to Kraken? I think I do because of the Hunter package, to be honest. I think that's actually the play.
Or you will never be able to
2
look away.
Oceanborns.
Okay, once again, ran out of time sorting out my positioning, but that's alright. Does the win streak survive? We've got 3 Hunters happening. This is a really interesting build actually. 6 Rider, 3 Hunter, 2 Warlock, 2 Undead, 2 Oceanborn, which helps with magic resist as well, 2 Human and a Demon. So we're actually rocking 7 combos. I think this is enough for us to win. We just need to max out. So who is our DPS leader? Unicorn. Let's give all of our attack items to Unicorn right now. Okay, that's amazing. You get all that stuff. Positioning, I'm pretty happy with all that. So, all right, let's go all in on leveling as much as possible. Give up, just ignore everything we don't want. Ugh, it's tough just passing up legendaries, but we don't need them. All right, we'll hold there. Oof. That full cyborg build, but I think we've got it. Riders are just really strong. They've just been really strong since the start of this game. Why no Guru on Shark? Because I've still got crystals to spend, I'm hoping I can actually find another Shark. And we're not losing at this point. We might lose this one though. Do we lose this one? This might be our first loss. Oh my goodness! Dragoon! Wow, that was ridiculous. So we still haven't lost, so there's really no need to force to use the Guru just yet. So I'm hoping I can save them for to 3 stars. I'm going to grab that Witch Doctor just in case. We'll go down to 10 here.
The whole evolutionary family.
You'll actually, no, straight away, I'm just going to 3-star Dragoon. Bang, done. 3-star Dragoon is going to be way more important. That is huge for us. Absolutely huge. Whoo! That Dragoon is going to be pumping out the damage. So now I actually want to take off the damage items from Unicorn and give them to Dragoon, because he's for sure going to be our DPS leader now. Once he gets going, transforms into a dragon. There he is. Slowly working his way up. Actually, Void Doom ended up doing more. It took him a while to transform because the items didn't take that round. But next round, he will transform much quicker with those items. And we may just remain completely undefeated this entire game. This would be really good. So don't spend anything. It's creep round. And then hopefully I can max that out. How many assassins? 1 assassin, 3 assassins. All right, so we definitely need to remain in the box and 1 formation so that we're protected against the assassins. Only 1 of the sorcerers is remaining, which is good. There is actually 6 elf, 3 hunter. That is really interesting, that build. Oh yes, we get to max out the daggers on Dragoon. That's incredible.
How pathetic.
I want to give that tome to for now. Maybe Void Doom. Although he still is only 1 star. Let's go ahead and give all this to Kraken, because her stun is just so important.
Don't look at the shadow gives life.
Can I find the legendaries we're looking for? I found tons of legendaries, but mostly ones we're not after. Oh, there's 2-star Shark. That's amazing.
I'm just saying you're all prey waiting to be slaughtered.
Yep, I'll grab another Shark. You never know. You never know. Wow.
The blood of battle.
The game could go on a little while longer, so there is a possibility if we get Gurus and another Shark that we could actually 3-star Shakaraka, which would... I don't think I've ever had a 3-star legendary. I've played this game for a while and I don't think I've ever had a 3-star legendary. So look at that. The 3 of us still winning. This is going to be super interesting.
How you feel? I can't look into the
Trustworthy
mirror
companion.
myself.
The War God stands with me. We'll be even stronger now.
Come on, give me more Sharks. Is anyone else running Sharks? Not on the board. Thankfully, he's not looking to 3-star Sword Dancer. Also not looking to 3-star Sword Dancer, because 3-star Sword Dancer would be a big problem for us. But as Mr. C Zupax, although I might be pronouncing that incorrectly, let me know in chat if I am actually mispronouncing that. As you've said, it's probably GG already. We are looking very, very strong. This build is absolutely crazy. And this is the value of all those extra crystals from win streaking. We're just getting so many bonus crystals every round. It's so hard for our opponents to keep up. So we are down to the final 2 as La Lisa, is that right? La Lisa loses their streak there. Oh, yep.
Trustworthy companion.
For too long.
We'll be even stronger now.
Nothing of value just there. We may actually sell off Misfortune because we're probably not going to 3-star her, or she's not our main focus. Alright. Alright, we need some Gurus now. I would love to 3-star that Shark. And get a 3-star Kraken too, that would be nice, but I don't think we need it. Now, just the 1 assassin, just the Sword Dancer we have to worry about, so we can actually adjust our positioning a little bit, but I'm not sure that he's actually using too much area of effect stuff, so I don't think we really need to. Yeah, I think we're going to win that pretty handily. What is he actually using? Let's get the heroes. There is Misfortune. Oh, Kraken, sorry. Not Misfortune. Kraken.
Stopping us now.
That's about it in terms of area of effect stuff. So, and she affects the entire board anyway. It doesn't matter where you are.
Legendary.
So I think we're good to just stay in the position that we've got. Can I find... Oh, there's actually a useful piece.
In the vortex of the void.
All right. I think that's game. Zura, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. 2 HP left. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final round. A little bit unfortunate we couldn't find all the pieces. Would have been great to 3-star that shark or 3-star Kraken as well. But this was a very strong build. Absolute craziness.
Miles to the side of
Undefeated through 24 rounds to take the win.
What a shocker.
It's hard to pronounce. Yeah, it might be, especially for me, from Australia, we don't really have to struggle with pronunciation too much. We never get used to learning to pronounce difficult names. Whew, what a win. That was incredible. So that does take us up to Queen 4, which is awesome. I assume that was someone we just played. I don't actually accept randoms at this stage. That was a very nice win for us. Got ourselves some more daily quest stuff to claim. 2 games today and 2 wins so far. There's the record. I'm just going to blow my nose really quick. Still suffering with a bit of a cold. I'll be right back. All right. So 2 out of 2 wins so far. With some pretty different builds. That one was a particularly nice build though. 2 undead, 2 oceanborn, 2 human, a demon, 6 rider, 3 hunter, and 2 warlock. That was really, really fun. Huh. All right. Let's queue up another one. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. Zoopax. I'm not sure what to do with the C. The C and the Z next to each other, I've never known how to pronounce. I've never really had to be completely honest. So you may have to help me a little bit in chat just to get it right, because I definitely like to pronounce usernames correctly. And I'm quite aware that many of them I do mispronounce. But if the mistake is pointed out and I've got a little bit of help with learning how to pronounce it, I'm all about getting it correct. But I'm the only queen in this match, but that doesn't mean that opponents weren't king last season. All right, a couple of early Nightingales, so maybe it's going to be like a Punisher build. We've got to find that Devourer though. From Poland, growing up I had a Polish friend. I like Polish food actually. Polish food, Turkish food is quite good as well. Some European countries, obviously Greek and Italians and French, they're all known for their cuisine as well. But there's lots of European countries that just have really delicious foods. Let me know what your favorite Polish dish is. Very curious to know. I probably haven't had it, but maybe I'll have the opportunity to at some point in the future. All right, there is a 2-star. That's fantastic. I'm going to give her the armor and the dagger. Then throw some of these in. What do I want there? I don't really want a whole lot of any of that, to be honest. I'm going to actually level here. Now, I've got nothing to go in, nothing to sub in on my bench, but what I'll do is when we win this, I'll grab that Frost Lotus, and it means we'll have slightly better odds. We'll be looking at these percentages next shop, so we'll have slightly better odds of finding a tier 3 hero. So hopefully that pans out for us and we find a tier 3 hero in the shop. But I will grab that Frost Lotus. There it is. Oh my goodness! The items! Amazing stuff. And we do look at the 3 cost heroes we found. That was actually amazing for us. Absolutely amazing. So, how am I going to configure this? I think we'll set up like that. And I want to grab the Calamity, but we've got to win to get that Calamity. So hopefully we do win. I think we will. Flamecaller early is so strong. She just does so much damage. All right. I'm going to actually sell off Bangar now. Ooh. All right. So, how do you decide which way to go? A couple of factors. So, probably 3 main factors. That's a really good question, actually. The first factor being, and I want to grab Stinger because she's an undead as well. We will grab the other rider. I would love to find Punishers, but it may not happen. Do I sub in? I think we actually do. We need the tankiness. So I'm going to set up like that. So the first thing that I'm obviously determining is what units I'm getting. What units a shop is giving me. If the shop is giving me riders, then there's a good chance I'm going to be going riders. The next factor is what I know strong endgame builds are. And I kind of talk about that with Warrior in my combo tier list. So definitely go check that video out if you haven't. We put a lot of work into that, and I think it's quite valuable information, that combo tier list video. Look at Flamecaller. And then the third thing is checking your opponents. If I'm like, oh, I'm getting heaps of riders, and I look at everyone's going riders, maybe I actually don't want to go riders because means I'm probably not going to continue to find riders. So there's a few things like that to consider, but they're the main 3. Favorite dish is hard to say. There's too many of them. Yeah, Polish. As I said, Polish food is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Whoa. All right, we're all in on humans at this stage, so we're just going to level here to get him in as well. So we're probably going to move away from Nightingale. So what's going to happen here is if we win this round, I will sell Nightingale. Because if we win this round, we'll get to 9 crystals, and then selling her will give us 10 crystals. If we lose the round, there's no need to sell her, just in case we can get another 2-star of her. So we'll just wait and see what happens here. We are up against a couple of 2-star heroes, so this could be challenging. Now, for those that don't know, 2-star Nightingale early on is incredibly strong, because look at her ability. Each attack reduces target's mana by this amount of her damage. So she actually stops hero abilities from going off. So she's really useful at all stages. But especially early on, if you 2-star her and she's up against a bunch of 1-stars, she just shuts them down and they cannot get their abilities off. It's really good. Ah, of course I sold her and then those two happen. We actually want the Unicorn Cavalier anyway. We're going to be moving towards riders, so I don't mind that. Oh, so that's another good question, Nikhil. How do other people going riders affect your chances to get riders? So all of the heroes that appear in the shop, they all come from a hero pool. And the higher costs the hero, the less of them there are in the pool. Now, we don't know the exact numbers, but let's say hypothetically there are like 51 costs, 35 2 costs, maybe 25 3 costs, and then the epics and legendaries there might only be like 20 and 10 of. Everyone's accessing those from the same pool. And when I say, like, let's say when I say 25 3, there'll be 25 stingers, there'll be 25 calamities, 20, I don't know the exact number, but just roughly. Everyone is accessing the same pool of heroes. So if I buy this Unicorn Cavalier, it means there's one less Unicorn Cavalier for everyone else to find. So if everyone is going, oh, that elf is tempting too. But no, we will just go ahead and level twice here. So I can get my both riders in. And that one.
4 riders.
So yeah, if everyone's going the same build, and you can actually see that there are quite a few going riders here, but it's not everyone. And they're all only on, except the second from the bottom, they're all only on 2 riders each. So they actually may not continue to go riders. So I'm okay with going riders at this stage, but we will definitely keep an eye on that. NL Spoonie, thank you so much for the follow. Fisher, I'm good, thank you. Welcome both of you to the stream. Thank you for stopping by.
To show its worth.
I don't want any of that, so we'll just hang on for now. The old trusty Knights human combo, yeah, absolutely. I'll actually transition to one of my favorite builds if the pieces arise, which is human sorcerers with just the human riders, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. No one else has got sorcerer combo yet, so I'm hoping we can find Lightbringer soon, and then we'll have the 3 human sorcerers. Oh, there is the Punisher package. We could also go, it's a little late, I know, but we could think about going Punisher riders. So let's keep our options open. It's not costing us interest at this point in time. Although, probably sell off Stinger, to be totally honest. We only got the 1 famine, so maybe we will actually use Stinger. Now, let's continue to equip these items here. Continue to give Nightingale those armors. My rank, you can see it's there. Queen 4 currently. This is Turbo, obviously, but Queen 4. Oh, Fisher, you're Nighter Gamer. No worries. I definitely recognise that name, but Fisher was a new one to me.
There's no stopping us now.
And I also was King last season, in Season 0. I got to King. Primarily playing Turbo, but I do enjoy the co-op mode. Squad Clash is good fun as well. Yeah, I'm going to sell off that now. And we'll chuck her in.
3 elves.
I'm in the mood for some barbecue.
Gonna go ahead and level here actually, even though it's just before creep round. I just want to maintain the win streak, and that will also give us Punisher.
Oh, demon.
So we've got 4 riders, 2 Punisher, 3 elves, which is really interesting because we get a little bit of dodging happening now. 3 humans, 2 undead, and a demon. So another human going in to give us 4 human. Oh, you're also Queen 4. That's hilarious. What are the odds of that? Now we desperately need to start 2-starring some heroes as well. So I'm actually going to fairly aggressively start spending crystals after creep round. I don't need to get to level 10 straight away. So we'll, at this point in time to maintain a win streak, let's start getting 2-star heroes on the board. You can see I've got 4 possible pairs on the bench already.
Here comes the dragon.
Alright, so that is an immediate sub in for Hog Rider. Just a straight up better unit. Misfortune would be absolutely amazing too, but we'll see. Wait and see. There is actually no one running Assassins, which is kind of weird, so we might just reposition that slightly. There'll be 1 or 2 Assassins out there, but no one running the 3 Assassin combo. Yes, it is Turbo. Turbo is by far my preferred game mode in terms of the solo modes. Alright, can we get some decent items here? Continue to give armor. We've now maxed out armor on Nightingale. Start giving our Templar Knight some of those items. Continue to give our... Ooh, that Shakaraka is looking real nice too. I think we give up Undead for that, to be totally honest. We'll come back to Undead if we find Misfortune. But that shark That Sharky Shark. He a nice one. Your Queen 4 in Classic. I definitely give, once you hit King in Classic, which you definitely will do this season, give Turbo a go. I think you'll really enjoy it. So last season, a lot of King Classic players that I know actually have ended up playing Turbo this season and primarily grinding in Turbo this season. There's just less econ turns. It's a little bit more fast paced. It does mean you have to be a little bit quicker in terms of your decision making because there's less down turns, but I enjoy that. I really enjoy that. And I think a lot of other people will as well. I think other people do, and I think you might as well. I think it's definitely worth giving it a shot. Oh, yes. Here is our 6 humans. All right, I guess we're moving away from Punisher now. Kind of want to level up now too. All right, so...
Three sorcerers.
Didn't quite get the positioning happening, but we're not going to be running with 4 riders now. We're going to transition away from those. Do all of our item equips. Are we going to win this one? I think we still survive. A little bit of an awkward transition, but I don't think it's going to cost us a win streak. That 2-star Venom is going to be an issue, but there comes the stun from General of War. Do we have enough damage? A double stun. We got the double ability, but it's not going to be enough. So we do actually lose our win streak there, but we're still sitting pretty on top. There's Misfortune. Amazing. So
When the shadow taketh away.
She will actually at some point go in for the Calamity. But we don't need her. Actually, maybe she won't. I'm not entirely sure. We were actually going to just go all the way up to 10 here. We'll throw her in. Setting up like that is totally fine. Let's give Lightbringer our staffs to get her ability off super quick. And also, where is our General of War? I think he's dead right now. There's Lightbringer. Oh my goodness, she does so much damage. Yes, she is called Misfortune in English. Yeah, they've definitely taken some of these names from League of Legends. It's pretty funny. Hang on, let me catch up on chat in a second too. There's a little bit that I see that I've missed there. What was I going to do? I was going to give General of War the 2 tomes. Now we can just spend all of our crystals and then I will catch up on chat. We'll grab both of those for now. Alright, not a whole lot of too much. Actually not gonna use him. Alright. Just in time, 2-star Lightbringer. Alright. This mode 4x4 is kind of fun, but my XP in your experience in 8 out of 10 games is at least 1 disconnection, yeah. So basically, you have to play co-op and squads with friends for it to be worth it. Otherwise, it's not really worth it because it's too risky, and if someone disconnects, it just ruins the whole experience, unfortunately. Look at our sorcerers putting in work, though. So I want to replace one of our riders, which will be Calamity, with, ooh, we definitely want that, with Void Doom would be great, and the Undead Sorcerer would be amazing, the Dark Mage. So there's lots of options, but I feel like we're in a pretty good position right now. The only ones on level 10. We've almost got the most expensive value. This is such a fun build though. 6 humans is so fun. 6 humans, 6 sorcerers is really powerful too, but I personally think that 6 humans, 3 sorcerers, and then also running Warlock and Undead is just a little bit stronger. You get to run a few more legendaries that way, so it's my personal favourite way to build 6 humans. Isn't it better to place the carry 1 step ahead? It depends on who the carry is. So my carry at this stage is probably these 2 at the back. Now, that is just a straight up swap.
You're no longer needed in my lineup.
Problem is we're losing a fair bit of our tankiness. Now these abilities are going to go off quick because they're all front lined. Let's continue to spin and try and that Kraken is hard to pass on, but we're not using her.
The shadow giveth life, and the shadow taketh away.
Trustworthy companion.
Alright, so still not too many 2 stars, so we may just lose a couple here until we strengthen up the composition of our build on the board, but the sorcerers are still just putting out so much damage. It is absolutely insane how much damage they're putting out. Now, we'll probably get rid of Werewolf, although I could get rid of Frost Lotus too, because we've got...
This lineup is starting
Maybe I get rid of Frost Lotus. She's still a 1 star, I think. Well, if I do that right, the problem is, well, I can sell her off. So hang on, let's go ahead and just run double Lightbringers because we don't need, now that we've got him out, we've got our sorcerers. These will move away, so they're still exposed. So at least on the back line, they're only exposed from the side and there. So it's a tough one against assassins. You just do what you can do.
I choose you.
I'm your best friend in all.
What did there was something there? No assassins, no assassins, no assassins. So there's only actually 1 assassin on board currently that I have to worry about. So I'm not too concerned. That Dragoon is staying alive. Must have some items. It's got the magic resistance cloak. Come on, cast. Ooh, it wasn't enough. We do take another loss there.
Time to take
Interesting.
my opponent seriously.
Player defeated.
All right, we're down to top 4, so we're guaranteed to make positive points here.
Stay behind me.
That's the whole evolutionary family.
Wow. Wow. All right, that is an absolute lock. That is an incredible shot. Absolutely amazing shot. Oh my goodness. Getting a 2-star Dark Mage is actually broken. His ability is the ability that just deals the most raw damage. Like, it's the most powerful straight up damage dealing ability in the game. It's crazy.
That should be enough.
Look at what he does maxed out. 1200 damage for 12 bounces maxed out. And each bounce reduces a target's attack speed by 65. It's just insane. Absolutely insane.
I'm depending on you.
That was awesome for us. Alright, let's reposition this front line a little bit. So interestingly, we're up against 2 Punisher builds at this stage. And you can see that in the end, there wasn't that much competition for riders. It's going to be very interesting from here on out to see how these sorcerers can hold up against Punishers. I think we're favoured against the Warrior, Dolphin, but the Punisher builds may be a little bit of a problem. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to need some... There's a Lightbringer double cast. There's a General of War double cast. There's a Lightbringer triple cast. Oh my goodness. Triple cast on Lightbringer was huge there for us. You believe that 2 mages is here than 1 3-star mage? Yeah, I think 2 2-star mages would be better. I agree. The issue is what I guess I'd take out the King of the Sea, but I'll be taking the King of the Sea out as soon as I find a Void Doom. That'll be immediately replaced. He's just a placeholder legendary because he's got an area of effect stun, which is quite nice. But as soon as I get Void Doom, he comes in because his ability is one of the most... It's so strong. It's true damage, so it avoids magic resist and armor, and it gives me Warlock buff as well, which is huge at this stage. Can we get some useful items here? I think I need 1 more staff and 1 more dagger to max those 2 items out. That's not the items I'm looking for. There, okay, so I think we max it. Yes, Dragoon now has a max shocking dagger, so he now has chances to fork his attacks. Right, we spin all the way down to 0, looking for Void Doom.
Evolutionary family. That's the whole evolutionary family. on you.
Well,
Quest a hero.
we do have a bunch of gurus, but not much to do with them at this stage. I could spend them on General of War and Dragoon, but we don't really need to just yet. So I won't. Oh, I just remember we are rocking... Uh-oh. Don't lose connection. We are rocking 2 Lightbringers out there, so I don't actually need to replace Shakaraka with Void Doom. Oh, look at the cast from Lightbringer. Oh my goodness. Come on, deal with that misfortune, please. Uh-oh. There it is. All right.
Greater magic.
Flame Caller gets it done.
I guess the opponent has given up on healing. I choose you.
There is one very handy. All right, let's rock a silence. Let's throw a Starhorn out there for a silence ability.
We'll be even stronger now.
Still cannot find Void Doom. Yes. Actually, I probably should just pick up a Witch Doctor while we're refreshing the shop. If I find a Witch Doctor or one of the other 2 Ghost Druids, I will grab that. Just for when I do need to. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because I'm still a fair way off 3-starring anything. I'm struggling to find duplicate copies of my heroes at this point. At least my 4 and 5 cost heroes. I don't generally try and 3-star the lower cost heroes. It's definitely more impactful having high cost heroes 3-starred. This is going to be a bit of a loss for us, unfortunately. That's our first real big loss. But Dolphin's been eliminated, so we won't have to worry about that going forward. We are now in a final 1v1, and the opponent's positioning is amazing for us. Absolutely amazing. Because all of our sorcerer ults are just going to go straight through. Alright, so what I'm definitely going to do is this. Is there a druid in that shop? No, there isn't. Is there a druid in this shop? Oh my goodness, there is. We can't afford it yet. Okay, the opponent did the right thing and split there. We're about to 3-star Lightbringer though, and that is going to be horrifying for our opponent. It's going to do so much damage. He does have a 3-star Nether Prince, so that is a problem. Definitely a problem.
I just handle the fire. I leave the bacon.
Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness! Now the shop luck is happening.
Missionary family.
Whew.
This way is gonna be strong. Very strong.
Things are getting real fun now. Real fun. This may... Oh no, I reckon there'll be 2 more rounds after this. When you say witch, I assume you're not talking about Witch Doctor. You'll have to let me know. I'm not entirely sure what hero you mean when you say witch. Oh no. Lightbringer ain't going to get it done. We need to lock that so we can grab that Dragoon. Ouch.
Hello, Knights. Here comes a dragon.
Is beyond your imagination.
No, I could get another warrior, but that only gives Werewolf, General of War, and the other warrior a little bit of armor, so I'm not actually... Right, the class means witch in English, that's funny. No, I need the Warlock, that's what I need. I need Void Doom really badly. Hopefully we get a whole bunch of items from these. Ice Wolf Pack is usually very nice for items. I'd love another Dark Mage or another Guru so I can get 2 2-star Dark Mages out there as well. We now have a 3-star Lightbringer maxed with Staves. That's actually crazy.
I'm always at the center, even if I'm not the center of attention.
Alright.
Hello, Knights. Here comes a dragon.
Come on, Void Doom, where are you?
Hello, Knights. Here comes
That was a little unlucky. Still okay with their positioning. He's got a ton of 3 stars. That's, well, the 2, I guess. Thought he had 3. We need a little bit of luck with the human RNG. There's double cast from Flamecaller. That was huge. Unfortunately, our Lightbringer got silenced. Okay. Another hit. But now that we're beyond level 25, every round now, both of us start taking damage. Even if we win, we start taking damage. So having a health advantage is key. As I continue to not find Void Doom. Oh, yeah, Warlock, yeah. I did figure that out in the end. Took me a little bit. I'm going to adjust my positioning to a more traditional corner format in a second, just to better protect our squishy sorcerers in the back line, although we got absolutely shredded there. I was a little bit concerned about this Punisher lineup, and it's going to hurt. We just take another L. You can see there that we still do have a health advantage. Come on, where's our Warlock?
Legendary. Even stronger now.
This is very frustrating not being able to find it. Oh, come on. How many crystals have I spent searching for our Void Doom? Neither of us have a Void Doom. What's his bench look like? He's got one on the bench. He's preventing me from finding it, which is a clever play. Does this do any better for us? Not really. This could be the game, actually. Depends on how much we take here. It is the game. Unfortunately, our win streak comes to an end. We still gain positive points. I'm not too concerned about it. It was always going to be tough to beat a Punisher build with what I was using, but we got close. Just couldn't find the Warlock. In hindsight, I probably just should have just grabbed the lower Warlock. Not sure who that is, but I don't add random people. Oh, that might actually advance us a level. I think that advances us a level in our chest spirit, which is awesome. We complete our daily quests as well. There it is. Level 72. We slowly creep closer to the lightning dragon, who looks awesome. And also, obviously, the big one. Level 100, St. Pados, the castle board. So if we go back out to customize, I love this board. I cannot wait to unlock this board. Look how nice that looks. So good. Shouldn't you buy legendary as well, looking for legendaries to improve the pool probs? Yeah, you can do that. It only has a marginal effect, but you're right. Any marginal gain is still a gain. So in hindsight, that would have been a better play, to be buying those legendaries on the way through and then selling them back off again. So it doesn't cost you interest, but in that round you have slightly better chances of finding the legendaries you need. Well, that's going to wrap up the stream. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Certainly appreciate getting to chat with everyone and having some fun, getting some wins and a second place in the end there. So that was our day today. A first, and a second. So our current rank now is Queen 4. We're getting very close to King. Thank you so much for everyone to stop by the stream. And until next time, I'll see you later.